Good morning. So, I don't know why I say good morning because you guys watch this whenever you want, but it's morning for me. It is the 23rd of March 2023 and it is Thursday. And I'm not in work today, so typically I have a load of stuff which I've got to take to the post office. And I say typically because I've literally had 2, possibly 3 days of no sales. It's hard to tell sometimes because of, well, I haven't been like letting it bother me, because I knew that I'd got myself into a situation where I hadn't been giving eBay enough love, so I'm being punished with no sales. Well, tepid sales. And just looking at things, I am like, I realise I've barely got any Lego listed, so it's no wonder things are a bit dire, but you know. So I have 5 things which I've got to take to the post office. 2 of these things were committed to buy 2 days ago. I mean, I know that this offer came in 3 days ago. The offer for this thing came in 2 days ago. So it's irritating. I'm irritated because obviously I'm off today and I would really like to get on with listing all of this stuff here. Donk, donk, donk. And this stuff here in these boxes, there's 4 little boxes there. And that's all my women's tops, and I want to do a stock take of them and get them relisted, scheduled, sell similar, and all those other things. So I am Linda. There's usually lots of like frogs knocking around, but they're over there on the sofa. And up until recently I was a full-time reseller, but now I've got myself a part-time job, and so I'm now having to fit it in around that. And I did 20 hours. I got 20 hours a week thinking that it would be easy, but I am actually bloody knackered, and I've really gone to pot with my listing habits, and I've tried to get myself back into it this week. Monday, Tuesday were kind of okay, but I didn't really do what I needed to do, and I really need to do a big push today. So the fact is that because I've been working in the beginning of the week and I've been walking past a post office, you know, it's usually great because I just put my post in on the way to work or on the way back, so it doesn't matter. But annoyingly, having had 2 days of no sales or / no things being paid for, I haven't had to do that. So the fact that I've now got 5 things today and now I've got to go out because I'm on a 1-day dispatch, very annoying. Anyway, things that I have sold this Lego set. So this has gone for £8.99. This is one of these ones from, I think it's from 1974. So it's just like 2 cars and a digger thing. I think I've actually got the capability. I think it's in here. So this is a job lot which have come through. It's just sat there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, the reason I bought it was because it's got stuff like this in it. There's another one over there which is slightly smaller. But I think it's got that tailgate in it. So I think I can do this a number of other times. I've got a whole load of Lego there which has been sat there for like weeks on end now. It needs sorting. I'm just not very organised. So I have that, £8.99, not a great sale. And like I say, they committed to buy for that 3 days ago. Then I've got this, which I've sold for £10, which is just like a wrap top. New with tags, dancing leopard. You know, it makes me wonder if dancing leopard is actually on QVC now. So I don't know, because the resale prices of them have dropped out of their arse. Weirdly enough, the person who bought this could not pay because of a glitch on the app. So I do forgive her. Because she'd sent me several messages. She sent me them yesterday, and I sort of like replied to her, and I says, well, you need to like, it was showing on her thing. She sent me screenshots. She sent me an offer of £10, which I accepted because I've had that for 2 years. I bought that from TK Maxx when they had their blowout sale after lockdown. So I don't know how much profit I've made in it. I'd have to look on my spreadsheet. I do keep things on my spreadsheet, so I know how much I've paid for them. So yeah, she showed me screenshots that it was still showing the buy it now price of $14.99 on her invoice page, and so I think she did end up deleting the app and reloading it, or going onto a laptop, but I don't know. All these changes that they keep doing with things, faffing around, it doesn't help anybody. It is very, very annoying. I feel like I've just seen a mark on these in this ridiculous sunlight. It was absolutely hammering with rain earlier, so no doubt by the time I actually leave here it's going to start hammering with rain again, because it says it's 80% chance of rain, 90% chance of rain. I have a pair of chinos here which are very dirty for some reason. They've picked up gump from my carpet. You see, I just want to get on. I think actually me doing a stock take is probably a stupid idea, because the floor needs cleaning. So I'm probably going to have to stop and do that. Oh, it's so frustrating. When you need to do like cleaning jobs and get on with stuff, there's just not enough hours in the flipping day. I don't know what I would do if I'd actually had a child fall out of my womb as well. Yeah, so chinos are 20. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more of them now. They were all a wholesale thing, and I don't think I can get any more of them. It's looking dead in the water with them now, so the holiday is over. These are North Face trousers, which were in a size 6, so I know that I was going to struggle to sell these, even though they were new with tags. I sent an offer for £20 on them, and they accepted. That's okay. I only paid 3. Yeah. Let's. I'm now like, I'm now paranoid, because it suddenly just feels really, because of the type of, I know that it's because they were like moleskin and they've just picked up all the fluff off the carpet, and it's fluff, it's not like dirt, but the point is that it's here. Life. Somebody tell me how to get more done in a day, because I certainly don't know how to do it. This I have sold for £35. I did have it up for 40, but I sent an offer out of 35. So this is just like a flattering sort of like, it's like a tunic top, but it does look a bit like a jacket. And that is £16.47. What is that? Every time I look at it, I can't remember what that means. But anyway, it's something to do with most women are a size 16 and wear it 24/7. I don't know. Anyway, this is the Dawn French brand, which I've only ever found once. This has taken me ages to sell. Oh, it is really filthy here. Right, I'm going to have to get the Hoover out before I pack any more of this up, because I'm going to have to lay that out properly to pack it up. So let's just put everything carefully to one side. Oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated with just how many jobs there are. It's like yesterday, before I went to work, I stripped the bed and I put all that washing on, and then I came back and, you know, that's what that is. That's the because I put it out and it's dried overnight. So, you know, I'm trying to sort of jam the jobs in, and I know that I can utilise my time a lot more in the morning, but I'm not really doing that. On the days when I'm like motivated, it's great, but then I feel tired and then I don't do things. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to just hoover up before I pack these things up, which will probably just give it enough time to start raining. And then I'm going to see if I can get all of this scheduled / listed today. But I'm going to shoot off and see if I can get all this done before it's too late in the day. So I've ended up like cleaning, mopping the floor, cleaning. So the rain, which was 90% chance every hour, has stopped, and it's glorious sunshine. And look, you can see it. I mean, here's me working for a living. I should just get a job as a weather forecaster where you just have to stand wildly waving your arms in front of a green screen, you know, and just select any one of 4 answers as to what the weather possibly might be doing that day. And then you don't get any comeuppance if you get it wrong. What is the point? And I can't believe I actually read the weather forecast this morning. Right, anyway, post office now. Well, hello. So this is probably about one of the longest gaps I've ever had in my vlogs. So, it's the 29th of March. So that makes it Wednesday. So, yeah. I know, I'm okay. There's nothing wrong. It's just, you know, just getting on with life and things. This is the doorway to hell. I don't know why we're there with the bins. Everything looks like claptrap. So I have got here, that's my stock of dresses. And then this is my other stock of dresses. So they're like long sleeve things and they're strappy, sleeveless things. I am going to stock take them today. But first I'm going to list all the dresses. So this is what I'm doing because I've got everything sort of like for like in a pile of photographs. I've got to the dresses, I've done the women's tops. I've done the men's, have I? Or is that a lie? Don't know. So, anyway, that's my plans for today. I don't think I'm very well, actually. I think I've got a cold coming again. Oh, this is what happens when you work in retail. I think I wasted about 20 minutes this morning just sitting, you know, staring into space, sort of like thinking about life. You know, like stupid things. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, everything I suppose is okay. Sales are absolutely diabolical. I have kept up with what I said I was going to do, and I have been scheduled up until yesterday, which was Tuesday. I think there's 2 things scheduled today, which is the start of the dresses, so I need to like crack on today. But it's already late in the day because, well, I've been on the toilet twice, and what's come out doesn't look would suggest that I am not well. But you know, it's you know, carry on. And I've got a weird foot. I mean, I've got a weird lots of things, but I've had a very aching foot. I don't even know why. I made some really good sales on Monday, and I literally I've had the worst weekend I've probably ever had on eBay. I made no sales Saturday and Sunday. I have no idea. So even though I was scheduled and there was stuff going live, they didn't make a blind bit of difference. But I think it's because it's clothing, and this part of me is annoyed with myself because obviously because I'm working in a charity shop now, it's very easy for me to pick up clothes. So I've sort of let my Lego slide, and it's a mistake. I mean, look, this is what I picked up yesterday. Because I had a funny foot, I took my car in, and because I had loads of post. You see, this is the thing. No sales Saturday, no sales Sunday. Monday, had a great day. Sold I had a great day. I only sold like 70 quid worth of stuff, but it's still good, isn't it? So I had too much stuff, so I took the car in. And then I just thought, it's the day before I'm going off. So I've got all of this, which isn't that much because there's a flipping coat in there, because coats are just what you want to pick up just before we step into summer. Step into summer. And then yesterday, one sale, which was this crappy little thing. I hate LK Bennett. Everybody loves LK Bennett. I do not. somebody sent me a random offer on this was going on an auction. They sent me an offer of £4.59, which is very random, and so it's also cheap. Much to my annoyance, I've just gone on to print the label and realised it's that old. It still had first class post on there. So I've like made no money on this. I charge postage, but it's the equivalent of what it is. And this will probably come back because it's one of these things. I mean, it is like a shitty dress, so maybe it's being worn for a funeral, and then they'll probably wear it for a funeral or said event and then return it, because that happens so much with occasion dresses. And it is really thick, this dress, so it's highly likely to come back. So I really do need to like just I'm going to walk, even though the car is sat out there. I am going to walk. I was thinking of going to Tesco, but see what reduced stuff they've got, but that's probably a bit of a stupid idea. I have orange juice in the fridge. I don't really need anything, because the fridge freezer is at that point where we need to eat everything that's in there, and eat through the freezer contents and defrost the bloody thing. We've broken the top tray because there's that much ice at the top of the freezer preventing us from closing it. And yes, I don't have a thermal printer, that's why I'm doing it this way. I don't see the point in paying for stupid things that I don't need. So yeah, that's me. I am going to crack on with this listing. I'm going to go and get this. I'm going to go now and I'm going to walk. I'm quite pleased in a way that I didn't shoot out early this morning, because I've had a text message saying that my prescription's ready. So I'll get my prescription, drop this off, have a walk, wake the hell up, stop having to listen to people shrimming nothing because it's winter, so nothing's grown. But let's do gardening anyway. And you see, I need to plant my seeds out as well. I have a lot to do. Work is getting in the way. The day job is getting in the way, even though it shouldn't be. 20 hours a week shouldn't be getting in the way, but it is. Right, so let's crack on. This clothing stuff has got to be done. So I'm going to see, hopefully, how much I can get done today. I have no excuse really to have not. I didn't work yesterday when I came back because I was feeling a bit crap. I did do a little bit on Monday night, but generally the weather was gorgeous on Monday, and subsequently we weren't able to sleep on Sunday night because the Asian lads who like to sit in cars, you know, taking you know, the stuff that you fill balloons with, because you see all these like balloon canisters. They were just making a lot of noise for 3 hours until like 3 a.m. So I didn't really sleep Sunday night. So that's sort of like, I've just been muddling on because of that. Anyway, right, let's go. All I can hear is strumming. It's winding me up. I've not gone yet. I've made another sale. So literally as I turned my camera off, I made another sale. And I thought it was one of the people who'd responded from the offers, which I sent out literally like 20 minutes ago. I don't like to send offers too late, too early, because I think that's aggravating. I mean, it would be aggravating for me if I was on my day off and somebody was sending me offers on things that I was watching at 8 a.m. I wouldn't be responding to said offer. I'd just be annoyed that I'd been woken up. So I try and send them as close to lunchtime as I can. So that was like 11 o'clock. But I've just sold this. I'd sent an offer out of £24.99, but somebody's just paid full price for that. They've paid £30. And that's the jigsaw thing, which was in my haul the other day. 100% silk. So bargain. Well, not bargain. Well, bargain for me, because I spent £3 on it. £3. I'm tempted to send it in one of these. They're all full of Lego, so that's not going to happen. I was tempted to send it in one of my card packaging things rather than this, but I would suspect that this might actually be under 100 grams, so I'm going to see if it's under 100. If it's under 100 grams in this, it's going in this. Anyway, at least now I'm taking 2 things to the post office. Whoa! It's steady on. Hello! So it is now the 31st of fleeting March. This is Friday. This seems like a good time to start doing a video insert because I've just put hand cream on, so I can't do anything for about 10 minutes until it dries. I'm definitely one of these people who has, like, you know, sets for Christmas and then stuff from those sets doesn't end up getting used. And I should really use hand cream because I've got terrible hands. So I've just like found like 5 hand creams that are just next to my bed and thrown one in my bag. So I will definitely use it at work because I'm starting to get very old looking hands. Yeah, anyway. So this vlog, I mean, I've had vlogs before that have like run into multiple days, but this is like ridiculous because this is like a week and a half now. So you'll see here that I am in the middle of a stock take. Well, you might not even know that. So the stuff which is in the boxes I've already done. That's all scheduled. The stuff at the top I've got to schedule in. I've done all my brand new listings for my dresses, and then I am moving on. Sorry, I have another cold. It's not like a mad cold. It's just enough where I've sort of slowed down today on my day off to just relax a bit. So trousers are there. There's a few skirts on there, so I'm going to do stock take of the skirts and then stock take of the trousers. And I actually have a whole host of new stock, which I'd really like to photograph. Which I'm tempted to start today. I am tempted, but it is dirty. And I still have all this Lego here. I mean, this is the terrible thing, is that I haven't dealt with any of this. I'm picking up clothes so much. I'm picking up so many clothes just simply because of my work situation, is they're just there. And although I am being very selective, you know, I have left white stuff, I've left fat face, I've left loads of it that I probably would have ordinarily picked up. But I've sort of left it because I realise I do want the high-end stuff because my Lego has gone to the wayside. So I didn't realise just how many hours I was putting in to actually doing reselling work. I used to think, oh God, I'm a bit lazy. But I realised that I was sorting through a lot of Lego. This is Airfix bits in here, which could just be listed. I've got to put the Lego packs back on that were all messed up because of the SKU numbers, which had been duplicated at least 3 or 4 times by eBay. And then I've got all of this stuff here, which I need to do. So I've got 2 buckets, which I didn't even realise that these actually came in differing sizes. So I've got those are job lots, which I've ordered, which ages ago, which needs sorting. And then this that I've got here is all sorted. It's all sorted vintage Lego, but I'm a bit like, oh, what do I do with it? Do I just put it on job lots? So I just need to, like, probably after I've done this, just to focus on doing the Lego and not the clothing. However, I've done all my stain removal. I've got a load of stuff which is like ready to photograph, so it would be really nice if I could get that done. I just don't know where I am. I just don't know how to, like, utilize my time. And then I've been on top of that. So I've planted out my my things. I did that the other day, and sort of like cursory tidied up the balcony. And annoyingly, I thought I could get away with it, but I think I do need to, like, clean and paint that at some time. But I just don't know when, because there are some, like, really bad green bits, and if I don't do it now annually, it's going to be dangerous going out there will slip over, and then it'll be even worse if I leave it for another year, because we're the top balcony and it just gets really disgusting. So I've got all of these things that need to do. I was working some of Easter, but it turns out that I'm now not. There's another girl who wanted to swap my shifts, and I was like, well, why on earth would you want to work Good Friday? And she was like, no, I really, really want it. So I've swapped shifts with her. But I think that's the wonderful thing about the fact that we're all different, is that her religious holidays are on different religious holidays to mine. So I can't see me doing much work. I am working one day over Easter, but now I've like got all the key days off, which I didn't think I was going to have. So that's quite nice. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to do the balcony work then, unless it's shitting with rain, because I've got to technically clean it when it's lousy weather, because the people downstairs use their balcony a lot. So I need to do it when it's pouring with rain, so that it sort of like mixes with the rain and it doesn't cause too much hassle for the balconies which are underneath me. Even though I sort of sweep it out, there will be a bit of runoff, and it needs to happen when it's raining. Yeah, and I'm a bit frustrated as well with my balcony, because I've just made a mistake last year when I repainted it, and I moved things around. But I moved it so that our table was on this side and that the plants were on that side. So it turns out that all the plants were on the east, sort of, they've got basically the easterly wind. They were against the one side where the easterly wind has gone, and it's killed a load of the plants. Some really nice stuff, which is just not recovering. I thought it was, but before I had it on this side, so it had some protection from the easterly wind, and it was on this side, which is the sort of like southwest side, because it's diagonal, and it was better for the plants there, basically. So I have a lot of work to do on the balcony. But anyway, today's job, I'm going to sort of, I think my problem is that because I try and like do too much, that's my problem. So I'm going to carry on doing the dresses, and then I'm going to stock take the skirts, and then I'm going to stock take the jeans and trousers, which is a hefty job because that's women's and men's, and there's a lot of it. And my store is dead. My store is absolutely dead. So I'm like really annoyed. It has been an expensive month because of, you know, I have had to do the car insurance, which is cheap. You guys probably won't think it's that cheap. My car insurance is like £300, which I think is quite cheap for the fact that I live in a rather naff area of Manchester. So I'm in the city, but I have 16 years no claims bonus. So I think that's my key. I don't know. When we lived in Oldham, we couldn't get our car insurance for, I think the cheapest I got it for in the end was 800 with one of those telematics devices. But it was always around the £1,000 mark living around there, where it is terrible. But I mean, it's bonkers to me, but there you go. So I have had that £300 expense. We have had the summer expense for the MOT, and we want to do some other repairs to the car, so we have to start thinking about that. Anyway, my store is dead, and it's frustrating because I could really do with a lot more money coming in. But the trouble is that because I'm not doing the Lego sorts, usually when I'm doing lots of Lego, there's some really like pricey sets which are going on, you know, only about like 1 or 2, or, you know, if I'm lucky 5. But usually I've got lots of like £20 Lego sets, but I have none of that at the minute because I just have not done any sorting. And, you know, too many clothes. But when you see my haul, you'll see why. And I am being so selective. And because a lot of the new clothing comes out and I'm on the till at work, and I see the stuff which other people have got. I've seen Universal Works, I've seen a beautiful like pretty green jacket somebody got, really fabulous stuff that the other customers have got, which burns me when I see it. Oh, I would have bought that. But even then, even when I'm just like getting like little bits for myself, it's just, I don't really want to be this clothing seller. But even though I'm being selective, I know I have lots of clothing. Anyway, but it's not selling. So it's all by the by. Anyway, nothing's going to sell if I don't list it. My thing as well is I don't usually have like lots of stuff scheduled, and at the moment I'm scheduled. I've scheduled myself all this week, so I've had like 10 things going live each day. Not necessarily new things. It's probably more like 5 new things and like 5 relisted things. Sell similar. So that's not great. Anyway, let's crack on with this because this is going to be the longest vlog in history now. Okay. Goodness, it says it's 6:25. So I'm sort of clear again. Yes. And you know, if you just look at that bit, it looks tidy. Let's like not look at that bit. I haven't started the trousers yet. I decided to do the t-shirts and shirts just because that's the bottom box, and then the dresses and the skirts go on it. So my skirts box, because I had so few skirts listed, my skirts box is now here, empty. I've put some Lego in it, the Lego that I need to sort, because it'll kind of keep it tidy. I have not finished for the day because I'm determined to do this job, which is here. So these are all the Lego packs which I have, which have sat now not listed for ages, so I need to do these because not having these on with the Easter holidays is really stupid. That's not a very good set. Yeah. This isn't great. These are all now not going to be like good examples of it. These are really bad examples, which would be why they have not sold. So I may well be putting some of these aside and like rethinking them. Right, that's a better example. So bricks, windows, base plate, roof tiles, wheels. Wheels? I've got wheels in there. This is all very vintage, this one here. So all of these are now defunct, even though, you know, they weren't defunct. So I'll have to, I've got my stickers here, so I've just got to put my new numbers on them. So once I've done them, I just seal them down and I put a SKU number on it. But I'm just going to start from the last SKU number which I've got available here. And then if an older one appears, then I know that eBay have screwed me over again and just reverted back, because I think this is what's happening, is when it's relisting it after 30 days, it's doing something and it's taking like legacy information from when I did sell similar, and I have no idea why it has done that. Ick. I haven't drank anything weird, I've just had a Coke. I don't know why I've got this sticker on my diary. So this is my diary thing. So I have technically scheduled myself up to the 6th. So I just do it like the prison thing. I just put the marks down. I have 10 listed for every day. Obviously these are my relist sell similars. But as long as there's something like going live every day, even if it is a sell similar, it doesn't matter. It does now mean that I've only got 300 live listings. I'm not going to schedule these. Well, I am going to schedule them. I'm going to put 5 on for today and then have 5 going live for the next few days, I think. Just because these are really good sellers when kids are mithering their parents. So, you know, I have to do that for Easter. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to chill the hell out, because obviously it's 6:30. My body is probably telling me it's 5:30 because of the fact that the clocks only went back a week ago. And I'm going to carry on with that. So when I do these photographed trousers there, I'm going to do those photographed trousers, so they'll probably go in on these days. So although these are like, you know, now scheduled for 10 days, and I'm washing the sheets because I've just you know, I make it out like all I've been doing is eBaying. I stopped and I've stripped the bed and put it into launder and made a new bed. My husband came in and flipped the mattress. So that's been done. So that's why the washing machine's making a din. So I have done a fair bit today. Yeah, so I'm probably going to put the trousers and jeans in. We'll probably sort of tack onto those. So it'll be more like I've got like 12 things going live every day. I just want some fresh stuff going in with the sell similars. And then it will mean, once I've done that, before I put them away, I'll take all of the boxes that have got all the trousers and jeans in, and I will do a stock take of them before I put the new stock in. There's method in it, and it is a worthwhile exercise, because there was a few things which are sort of like got left, which have got lost, stuff which had been on auction which hadn't relisted, so I found them, and stuff which had been purchased but not paid for but not relisted, even though I pressed the relist thing. It didn't happen, and I apologise that the washing machine is getting louder. But anyway, this vlog is now done because this is too much. I was kind of hoping to get on with you know, more pressing things, like I was going to do a haul video and I was going to start photographing the new stuff. However, I'm on 2 lates next week, so I will do them in the morning next week, and it kind of lights the fire up my arse, I think, a bit more when I'm working to knowing that I want to stop at 1 p.m. So that's what's going to happen next week. But the pressure is kind of off knowing that I'm scheduled. I'm not very good at this scheduled thing. I'm a glutton. I'm terrible for like doing my listing. When I'm doing a new listing, I will then just press go live. I'm terrible at going back and scheduling, and I'm even worse now at scheduling it now that the new template, everything's just all over the place now. Nothing makes sense, because nothing is where it used to be, and the amount of times that you click into things, because I've just found that, I mean, you can see that I've just done one, and the amount of times when you go into it and you click on the drop down, or you click on it, it's like, because it's the 31st today, I'm having to like pull the calendar up and then go over to the next one, and then before I can click on the day of April that I want, it's gone back to March, because it's a load of shit. Because the new methods of doing things are just rubbish. Anyway, that's me done. Obviously there's still Legos sat here annoying the hell out of me, so hopefully I can move on to that once I've got this peace of mind. But this does need to happen, because I'm checking the weights of things as well, checking that the postage is correct, and things like that. Anyway, I will shut this video off before that goes into a proper spin cycle. So thank you for watching. Do all the things like clicking subscribe and you know, liking the video and notifying when I'm available if you really want that. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go, 'cause that is gonna get very loud, very loud. So thank you and goodbye.